let's talk a little bit about the game on Sunday. So we open up against Brighton. How are we gonna line up?
Oh, I love this part.
Yeah. How are we gonna line up for that? We know no Martial, but backline for you. What's the backline looking?
Well, we're gonna get Dean Henderson back for the game, right? De Gea to start.
Yeah.
De Gea to start. One thing I've noticed about De Gea is that his footwork has been a lot better in pre-season.
It seems that way, and Ten Hag was giving him a few choice words when he wasn't doing what he wanted him to do.
However, still the worst, one of the worst goalies in the league for catching the ball in the air, which against Brighton could be a problem, as we know. A lot of big, tall lads in defence and up top. Oh, I mean, no position is secure for any player in that back line. I mean, who starts at left back? Luke Shaw or Malacia? I would prefer Malacia to start.
I think so too.
But I think Luke Shaw will start.
But have you seen anything in preseason to suggest that?
He had a good game against Liverpool. That first game, he had a good game.
That is true. Yeah.
But not a lot since then. Malacia does this really interesting thing, and you can see the kind of Ten Hag kind of philosophy coming to play when it comes to Malacia's positioning. When United are attacking, Malacia becomes a central defender. So he adds body into the midfield a little bit more. We know that Luke Shaw doesn't do that. Luke Shaw is a give and go, the kind of guy which benefits like a Rashford. Also benefits a system on the break. And Hag will hope to have a little bit more, and we saw that in the preseason games. He's going to want to have a lot more possession in the middle of the field. Malacia gives you that, and if it were an away game, I would say 100% it's going to be Luke Shaw starting. I think it'll be Luke Shaw starting, but I wouldn't be surprised at the same time if it's Malacia.
Harry Maguire, who is he going to start? Who's partnering him?
Do you start
Varane, or do you go right ahead and start the new guy, Martinez, or it's too early?
Martinez is our best defender. He's our best defender. And I think that he's a ball-playing defender with a left foot. He can play
aggressive.
Aggressive, he can play it out, but he's 5'9". But he's got to jump on.
Yeah.
But he's still 5'9".
Yeah.
Harry Maguire, for all that he lacks in terms of playing the ball out, answering mistakes, when he has a good game in the air,
he's not much better than him.
He's not much better than him. That big mallet of a head on him. For that reason, I'd say Maguire is going to start. And I think he's going to start with, if he's fit, Rafa Varane.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of Varane, in and out in terms of, I guess he's been injured somewhat too. So
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we sell by the end of the transfer window Erik Bailly.
Yeah, I think I like the guy, but he never plays 2 games in a row.
He's always the same thing. He's either the best defender in the league,
or injured, or
he's the worst defender in the league. There's no in between for him. So I can't see him starting. I can't see Lindelof is too weak in the air. Lindelof is not aggressive enough in the air. He gets bullied.
Yeah.
We saw that. I think that he's good against a team who plays it on the ground.
And he's a good squad player, I would think. Right?
Listen, I think Lindelof is a good player. I think he's a good player, in particular for this year playing in the Europa League. I think he's going to be a good squad player to have around for those Thursday night games.
All right. So you say Malacia, Harry Maguire, and Varane if he's fit.
Or I mean, again.
And so who's on the left?
Malacia.
Who's on the right rather? Or is he playing 3 at the back?
Well, before the Ronaldo stuff with leaving Old Trafford early, I would have said Diogo Dalot.
Yeah.
Right? But because Diogo Dalot was the other player who left with Ronaldo,
you think he's gonna get some punishment for that?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's going to get punished for it. There's conversations around Aaron Wan-Bissaka going back to Crystal Palace. So who else do we have at right back?
Kids. I mean, there's nobody else there, right?
Ethan Laird.
Is he gone yet?
He's about to go out on loan.
Yeah, that's a good. I don't know. I mean, I think that backline could work. So in the middle of the park, who are you thinking? Is it going to be Fred and McTominay starting?
McSauce. It's not going to be both of them. I think that Ten Hag will be aware that he has to put out an attacking lineup. I think that is the first and the easiest way to get the crowd and pundits on his side. Putting out just for those 45 minutes between when the team is announced and when they go out in the field, people will be saying that this is an attacking team. I wouldn't be surprised if he played Fred behind Bruno Fernandes and Christian Eriksen. It's if Fred doesn't have a good game, it could be a disaster, right? I don't know. What do you think about that?
No, I think that could work. I mean, Fred. I mean, maybe McTominay over Fred if he's doing if he's doing Bruno and Eriksen at the same time. You know, I think those guys will feature at some point.
Yeah.
Bruno. I think Bruno starts. I think whether Eriksen starts is the next thing. He could start. You know, it could be a false nine. You know, because if Ronaldo isn't fit enough and he doesn't want to go with him, he could put Rashford in the number 9 position. But I don't know, right?
Well, what do we know for certain about Rashford? Not a finisher.
Right. You know, I mean, and he looks better. Last year's confidence was shot. He came back from those surgeries.
He looks fit.
He looks good. He scored on preseason. He looked pretty good on preseason. So,
but he scored. But you saw the finish.
Right.
It was he fluffed his lines and it came in off the defender.
Yeah.
Right.
I still like him coming in, like cutting.
Well, listen,
in.
I'm one of the biggest defenders of Rashford.
Yeah.
But as a number 9.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah. I think maybe running a false 9 on Sunday might be a better
little bit of fluidity.
Yeah.
You know, putting,
even Eriksen up there might work.
Even Eriksen up there would work.
Yeah.
Even Eriksen up there would work.
Because I think you might, if you even play Ronaldo, is it gonna be for a full 90? I doubt it. And there's a lot of substitutions that can be made in,
the big player that's going to feature tomorrow, if he's fit, I think he is Jadon Sancho.
Yeah, I think Sancho is going to be special.
Sancho has had his year to kind of fit in, to figure out the rhythm, to know what his role is in the team. Now, obviously, that was a little bit more fluid under Ragnick, and he wasn't really like hammered down. But I think we can say for certain now that Jadon Sancho is playing on the right wing, right?
Yeah, he's going to play. I think so.
And I think that's going to cause a lot of problems, right?
Yeah, I think that side of the field is good, and I think just because of the link-up play, I think Ten Hag might be forced to play the low just because of that. I know he wants to punish him, but
it's the same problem with Ronaldo.
Is
right?
Ronaldo?
Who do you play instead?
Yeah, exactly.
And the question is, you playing Ronaldo or playing Diogo Dalot? That little bit of control that we're talking about, you cede that little bit of control. You give it away. You give the pundit the immediate opportunity to find something that they're doing.
Right.
Is he playing too defensive a team?
Right.
Is he creating a situation where he's ceding control to players and they haven't even kicked the ball yet in the Premier League? So it's tough.
It's tough, and it's Manchester United. If somebody left the toilet paper on the ground, it's headline news, right? So, score prediction for a game against Brighton and Hove Albion.
There's no point starting pragmatically or kind of with a conservative answer on this. Let's say 3-1.
3-1. I like that. I was thinking 3-1. It could be 3-0. I'm going to go with 3-0. I think they go and keep a clean.
If they whip the crowd up, if the crowd shows up,
I
mean, if Ronaldo plays tomorrow, it's written.
On Sunday, he
scores.
You know how he works, right? Yeah. Because there's something about him. He taps into a particular place and he shows you that I'm
and
still
he turns it all off.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he's a consummate kind of like elite goal scorer.
Right. And if Stretchfield and is making noise, you feed off of that.
Even during all the nonsense with him wanting out, when his name got announced for it was
Rayo Vallecano. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He got the biggest shout of everybody. Yeah. So, and that's what I mean about United fans, long memory.
Yeah,
but also a very short memory at the same time.